and I'm trying to. I was having trouble connecting the internet for some reason. My computer wants to connect to Xfinity, which isn't my server, so I had to fix that. Anyhow, this is a call to action. I said this yesterday. Please email or call your state senators right now. Call, hey Joe, call or email better, your state senators right now. There's only 100 of them, okay? There's 2 per state. There's only 100 of them. Email your state senator right now and tell them do not pass this coronavirus bill, okay? Because they keep dangling this carrot in front of our face that we're all going to get this $1,000 check or $2,000 check, and it's peanuts. It's peanuts. I just heard Steve Mnuchin on Fox, and the thing, the clip that what caught my attention was the guy said, well, the reason we're not going through unemployment benefits department is because their computer systems are 35 years old. 35 years old? What are you been doing with our tax money? Hey Erica, what have you been doing with our tax money that the unemployment division has a 35-year-old computer system? That is ridiculous. But anyhow, it's a little off track of what I'm talking about here now, okay? But here's the thing. I'm watching the stock market, and if you didn't watch the video from yesterday, just to catch you up real quick, I'm a DJ, but I took a break from DJing and I became a stockbroker for a little while. So I look at the market in a different kind of view. All right. So I look at it like a stockbroker. All right. Now I'm looking at the market and I'm looking at these companies. Norwegian Cruise Line was up almost another 25% today. They ended up yesterday over 46% for the day. Then they're up another 25% today. So let's see, 25 and 45, that's 60% in just 2 days of trading. Now here's the kicker. There's an index, all right? An index is a group of publicly traded companies, and it is the index for the medical, okay, for medical people, right? For medical companies. That index was actually down today, a little over 1%. Down, not up, down. And this bill is supposed to be going for, medical equipment and hospitals and people on the front line, doctors, nurses, all these types of people, right? And yet the index was down 1%. I don't understand that. That doesn't make any sense to me that all the 3 biggest players in the cruise ship industry are all up and the index for medical is down 1% and nobody's talking about it. Like nobody. Now, I don't see CNBC talking about it. I don't even see Fox News talking about it. And they're like all, on the side of Trump and everything. And they're not even talking about it. I'm like, okay, there's something that really stinks about this bill, and it's bad. There's something that really, really stinks. Anyhow, just to give you a little idea, okay, of how bad this stinks, all 3 of these companies' stock is soaring over the last 2 days. Norwegian Cruise Line, their headquarters is in San Francisco. And when I say their headquarters, what I mean is the parent company that actually owns Norwegian Cruise Lines. That company is called TPG. And TPG's headquarters is in San Francisco, California, in Nancy Pelosi's district. Okay? Nancy Pelosi didn't fly into Washington, D.C. till Sunday. I can only imagine where she was on Saturday night. Probably over at the owner's house going, okay, what do you want me to get into this coronavirus bill? All right. So I looked up TPG, and you can look this up yourself, folks. They've got a beautiful website, and it's tpg.com. And the thing that you want to look at is who they are, and then you want to take a look at their portfolio. All right. You want to take a look at their portfolio and where they are. And where we are is probably the biggest thing about them, right? That caught my attention. Okay, so they're all over America, but they're also all over Asia. They're in Seoul, they're in Beijing, they're in Hong Kong, they're in Mumbai, they're in Singapore. Here's the kicker. In Europe, they're also in London, Luxembourg, Germany, and get this, here's the big kicker, Moscow, Russia. Moscow, Russia. They got an office in Moscow, Russia. Hey, what's up, girls? How are you, ladies? They're in Moscow, Russia. They're in Asia, and they're all over, and their holdings are unbelievable. I mean, they own a piece of everything. They even own Spotify. I had no idea that they owned Spotify until I started doing some research on these people. There is something dirty in this bill that is not benefiting us. It is not going to benefit us, not in the short term, and not in the and certainly not in the long term. But it is going to benefit companies like TPG, and I am sure that TPG is going to be a huge, huge benefactor. I mean, they have credit companies. They've got a credit company, a credit lending company that they boast has assets of $34 billion under management. $34 billion in assets. They can bail out their own Norwegian cruise line. They don't need us. Now, to Royal Caribbean's credit, I did see that they did secure a $2.5 billion loan, credit loan, against future bookings. And they did that on their own. They did that yesterday. So my hat is off to them. Royal Caribbean is off my hit list. Okay? But Carnival is still in there. And Carnival Cruise Lines, they are owned by a company. Get this now. Carnival is the only company in the world to be included in both the S&P 500, which is the Standard & Poor's 500, all right? This is like the biggest Fortune 500 companies in America. They're on that list. They're also a member of the London Stock Exchange 100 indices. So that means they're one of the biggest 100 companies, just the biggest 100 companies in London, all right, in England, in the UK. This is bad. Now, this is just the tip of the iceberg, all right? This is just the tip of the iceberg. Please email your senator. Look, I'm out of work, okay? I'm out of work, and I really don't have a lot of prospects other than doing these videos. I really don't have a lot of prospects right now, but I just can't see taking this snack that they're wanting to hand us, okay, out of Washington, D.C., that they want to hand us this snack when we need meals every day, all 3 meals every day for a month, okay? And they want to throw us a snack. And they're doing it so that we don't balk, so that we don't get to them and say, hey, do not pass this bill. Please, this bill is bad. It is bad, bad, bad. It does nothing for the American worker. I don't care what the Democrats say. I don't care what the Republicans are saying. I don't care what the mainstream media is saying. The stock market is telling the truth on them. And they don't even, and you know what? Most people just don't see it. They don't watch it. In any case, look, I'm going to make this quick. I'm going to wrap this up. Please email your senators. Do not pass this bill. They've tried to stuff so much extra stuff into this bill. It's sick. It's sick. And you know, there are some, now I'm not saying that they're all bad, okay? I'm not saying they're all bad, but I'm seeing senators that know it's a bad deal and they're saying, I'm going to go ahead and vote for it anyway because I know the constituents, right? That's us in their district really want that $1,000 check or that $2,000 check. It ain't worth it, folks. It's not worth it, okay? This is the time that they either continue controlling us and controlling our money, or we take our government back and we take our government spending back. I saw somebody, I haven't researched it, so I don't know if it's true, but somebody posted something it said that they're actually asking for a $43,000 a year raise. They already make $178,000. They already make 178 grand a year. And now they want to raise, and that's part of that. That's in there. And they're not telling us everything. They're only telling us the hot points that they want us to know. All right? Please, email, call. Email is probably the best thing to do right now because of the time of night. But email your senators and tell them, do not pass this bill. This is not right. The president's supposed to be going to the G20 summit tomorrow in France. That's huge. He's not going to probably sign off on it anyway. But if we speak up, they're going to change that bill. But they're only going to change it if we speak up. It's our government. It's our money. Please speak up. I sent my email yesterday to the Democrat, which I got to give him some props. His name is Doug Jones. He's the senator for South Alabama. And he actually made a statement on television that he was embarrassed by what the Democrats were doing. And he's a Democrat. And he said he was embarrassed by what they were doing. Okay, so that should, it's so frustrating. This is so frustrating because the future of our country and our financial lives is in their hands right now. And they're dangerous. They're just flat out dangerous. Anyhow, check it out yourself. You can look it up. Carnival Corporation, they're actually based in Panama, okay? They look like an American corporation, but they're actually based in Panama, right? This other Norwegian is owned by Norwegian Cruise Line Holdings. They are based in, I want to say, let's see, Royal is, nope, let's see, where did it go? They are based in Liberia. Oh, no, Norwegian is domiciled in Bermuda. It's Carnival that's in Panama, and the Royal Caribbean is based in Liberia, Africa. All right? So you got Norwegian, they're based in Bermuda. And then you've got Carnival that's based in Panama. These are tiny little places. These are huge companies, okay? And they're only there because of the tax savings. They're there because they don't want to pay taxes to America, all right? They don't want to do it. Anyhow, that's my latest rant. Please email your senators now, please. Thank you.